The problem is you never move fast enough. I mean, we always try, we always talk about it, but whenever you see something happening, it's always, I wish we would have made these changes a lot sooner. So, yeah, and you use the word trends. We're always looking for trends. If something happens once or twice, that's might be okay, but it's the trends you're always looking at, and then you got to react.
If you're an entrepreneur and you're listening to this show, you should really pay attention to the nuances because, in fact, I'll give you an example. We manage a couple $1 billion of businesses over, and they're across all sorts of spectrum. You got anywhere from a dentist to someone who owns a restaurant to a chiropractor to a concrete guy to a health business. You got it all. And what we see is we start educating them, and then we start engineering their business, and then we start consultatively helping them. And you see these businesses start to go like this, and you see the earnings go like this, and all of a sudden you see this. And the business owner like, it doesn't work, I'm going to bail, or I'm going to get out, or I got to do something different. The reality is it went like this because you can almost pinpoint the three decisions from, I don't want to do it anymore, I'm going to hire somebody else to do it, and then I'm going to let them do it the way they want. It's almost like a sequence. And because owners like wore themselves out, they're finally winning. They worn themselves out for years. They're finally winning, and they're like, oh, I've arrived. And they're like, oh, shit, I got to jump back in. I don't have the energy. And so I just got to do something different. And we see it's almost like clockwork. You see that as they start to tick up. If you think about your business and how many people you've brought in as managers or general managers or people that you really rely on, who all of a sudden go from, yeah, I got it, I'm going to pay attention to the details, to like, yeah, it's going to be fine. And then you realize that attitude caused the rest of the culture to start to shift, and you have to make a very quick decision. As you're building your business and paying attention every day, because I'm getting that you probably look at cash in every day would be my guess. Mm-hmm. There's got to be one of you looking at a report every day.
Yep. He looks at everything every day.
Every day, because I look at it every day.
Every morning when I wake up.
That's how I stay going during the day, because if I see a trend over 3 days, I'm going to hit the oh shit button and start putting protocols in place, right? When you guys see that cultural shift because of somebody you've left in charge that's deviating now, you can see it in the numbers, see it in the behavior, probably in the engagement. What do you do in that moment?
Well, yeah, the problem is you never move fast enough. I mean, we always try, we always talk about it, but whenever you see something happening, it's always, I wish we would have made these changes a lot sooner. So, yeah, and you use the word trends. We're always looking for trends. If something happens once or twice, that's might be okay, but it's the trends you're always looking at. And then you got to react, and you got to move people around, and it's hard. I mean, it's, we're in the people business. That's all we got. When you're multi-operating restaurants, it's all about the people, because you can't be there every day. We got places all over the country, so it's just you got to rely on your people, and you got to have the best people, and then you got to stay close with them and know what they're doing every day. And that's what we try to do when we have systems in place and things I look at every day to understand what my key people are doing every day. So if we need to make some changes, we will, and hopefully sooner than later.